Good day. This is O-MOW-KNEE-KAY. It is November, I believe, the 15th. Now, let's talk. You know, I put stuff out there for y'all so you all could think. You could plan, replan, and execute decisions. Now, I've spoken about the COVID-19 and getting vaccinations. I told you how I feel about it, right? I've showed you that I myself got in vaccinations and I even got the booster. Well, as y'all know, I am PRN. That means I work when I want to work. So I happened to get a text today from my director asking me if I had the flu shot. And I responded to her, yes. And I said to her, I will send you the proof as along with the COVID-19 booster. And she told me all she need is the flu. But by then, I already sent her the flu and the copy of the booster because they need it for the records. And I told her, I said, you're going to need this. I said, because they will be asking soon about the booster. See, I don't know about anybody else, but since I'm a veteran and I'm in the medical field, I was able to get the Moderna booster because it has been approved. So, got it like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or whatever. Video is up there. Go look for it. It's in the playlist. Anyway, I told her, because we've had this conversation, the director, myself, even the CEO. When I was intimate supervisor, in a minute, out of how you pronounce the word, I was a temporary supervisor position about a month or two ago, about a month ago. And I would go to these meetings. And I told them, I said, you need to think about if it becomes mandatory for employees to have vaccinations, you need to seriously consider what will you do, because there will be a staff shortage. Because there are people who do not want to get vaccinated and they don't care. This is how they feel. And of course I let them know, hey, I'm vaxxed, but however, I'm all about choice. But my thing is about planning, having a strategy. So I told this to the CEO, and she wasn't too happy. A lot of people, they want to sweep shit under the rug. And it doesn't matter if you're male, female, doesn't matter how much money you make. My thing is have a plan and replan. And you'll get out ahead. And we had a meeting, a lab meeting, where people were airing out how they felt, blah, 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 just about anything and everything. So I spoke and I told the lab, as well as those I supervised, I said, look, there are folks here, you don't want to get vaccinated. I said, but it's coming down the pipeline. You need to be prepared. If they decide to make it mandatory for the hospital employees to be vaccinated, you have to make a decision because you'll be out of a job. Right? I let them know this because I saw what was coming. I've been to the meetings. And of course, in the meetings, they don't want to come out and say, hey, look, this is what's going to happen. How these people do it, they hint around it. okay? But do trust these higher ups have their own meeting and they know what's coming down the pipeline. So I let them know, hey, look, you need to think about if it come down the pipeline, what you're going to do, because you're going to be out of a job, right? So mind you, this was months ago. So what happened? Yeah, I heard that ding. I should have. Anyway. So what happened? I found out that my supervisor told me as of January, they're going to have to take people off the roster because they're not vaccinated. And I said, see, I told you. I told you. So I'm going to tell y'all, all of y'all, the medical profession, who subscribe, who's not subscribed, co-workers who know about my channel, whatever. You better have a plan to pay your goddamn bills. Everything I do, there's a strategy to it, right? I was going to basically stay out the medical field until there was a vaccine. But they had one, so I'm in it, got vaccinated. I knew I was going to be doing the travel lab. I knew what was coming down the pipeline. Personally, I feel that this whole thing is political. And it's only political because Trump was in office and that whole crap surrounded Trump and Trump supporters. That's the only reason. Other than that, people will get damn vaccinated. And I'm not saying that it's only Trump supporters who do not want to get vaccinated, because that is very untrue. People have their reasons. Again, I'm for choice. I'm all for free choice. But I'm just saying, you guys better have another plan. You better have some skills to work for yourself and to pay your bills. To keep a roof over your head. Have a plan, y'all. Because Mama Max called it. I also called about the food shortages. I talked about that in June and July. I put it in as far as like hurricanes and things of that nature. But I knew a food shortage was coming. And that's why I was telling you guys to stock up. I was trying not to scare anybody or whatever. And that's why I said hurricane/food shortages. And I stick by what I say. Go to the dollar store, get that ramen noodle, get those canned foods, and stock up. Yeah, you can even get water. But come to find out, you cannot keep water for too long. It must be rotated because, because it's in those plastic containers. The plastic will be in the water. So after a while, you cannot use it. If you notice, water in plastic containers have an expiration date. All right? So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm keeping it real. And I personally, I've been off from work since October 8th, taking a little break, doing me. I'm going to talk about that later. Let's just say it's a health break. Yeah. Trying to open up this thing. Well, I told y'all, a lot of people are being creative. They're starting their own business. They're also leaving employment for other employers that do not have the vaccination requirement. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But the thing is to have a plan. And that's all I'm about. Being safe, sane, and healthy. All right. Talk to you later. So I'm going to watch some TV, some HGTV. Have it on all the time. As you know, I don't watch the news. The hell with the news. Peace.